Hello friends, ada kenal level devil කියන game එක. ඉතින් මේක නියම game එකක්. සහල වෙනවා. ලේසි කොට ලේසි. අර දැක්කනේ. කියලා වෙන ආකාරය. අයියෝ. බෝවිනෝනි.
Your role in this entire
yes.
On one side, you're representing one of the factions, the estate workers, as far as the CWC is concerned. You're a part of the government. So, what is the government's role in trying to resolve this crisis?
Yes.
Because, as I believe everybody knows, the estate workers are quite a lot with citizenship issues, with identity issues, and really being included as part of the Sri Lankan community and having their identity imprinted on them. And I believe because of that, they have been deprived of quite a lot of opportunities as far as education. Many people in Sri Lanka do not aware of community. For example, if you look at it from right after this community didn't have citizenship rights. And when you don't have civic rights, people may say, what's the big deal right now? But they don't understand that it leads to extreme issues. For example, the demarcation was done during a period when this particular community did not have their civic rights. Right? So that's why if you were to go, say, somewhere down south or north or east or anywhere else where there's plantations, you'd notice that for every 250 to 300 families, you can come for 8,000 families. And that's because of this no one is actually being
Hello.
The reality of the matter is you are not going to be able to access government services, be it education, healthcare, whatever. That's why Sahoji has always been an issue. That's why healthcare has always been an issue. That's why the plantation community have only 30% access to healthcare. There's this concept of, but the Tondamans have been in power for so many years. But no, I think something that I should address. Because realistically speaking, people also need to understand. It's the we wanted to support the whole vote was going on. There were the only conditions that I put forward was, number one, we have to provide permanent solutions. Number two, we need to restart the housing. But however, giving a house is not the same as giving them an opportunity to build. These are very different things. Rights to land ownership and a permanent solution for committee created by the president, just chaired by the it's the subcommittee on the reintegration of the plantation community. So we are pushing forward all our proposals in that. We'll get into that as we go along the show, but just getting to that, since you spoke about healthcare and education and all of these other benefits, of course the plantation sector holds this view that, despite there being certain issues in the wage that has been provided to estate workers, they are being given healthcare services by the plantation sector, they have been given schools by the plantation sector, they've been given a plot of land for them to cultivate their vegetation, and then all of these have been provided by the plantation sector. So, getting decided
අයියෝ
It's funny that you
මොකක්ද
bring that up because
හරි
I'm
මොනවද
a lot more to say right now, and I know many people are going to love it too because this is
අයියෝ
a myth that needs to be busted.
අයියෝ
Right? I was reading
අයියෝ
Financial Times at one point, I think about, say, 2-3 years
අයියෝ
ago. And then I see the
අයියෝ
spokesperson for the Planters Association give out a
ආ
statement
පෙන්න යස්
saying that
යස් ගයිස්ට් මේ
the
මොනවද
companies have built
level
44,000
devil
houses in the country.
අයියෝ බං
I was
අරපා
surprised. And I was genuinely,
අයියෝ
happy
අයියෝ
that they were looking
යකෝ
after their
දන්නේ
workers.
නේද
So I ran up to the street and showed
අයියෝ
the plantation and development.
වාසනාව මගේ
So I thought,
නූලෙන්
this is pretty tough.
බේරනේ
These houses, I'd like to go visit it. And then he tells me, Minister, those are houses.
ලෝකෙ විනාශේ අයියෝ ලෝකෙ විනාශේ නේ
It just so happens that certain RPCs sit on the board of the plantation.
අයියෝ මොකද්ද
And the plantation
කමහ level devil බං
is the only institution in the country which can do development activities within the plantation.
ඒකත් හරි
How do they do development activities? Through the
මේකටත්
taxpayers.
යමු
But who gets the credit for it? The plantation.
අයියෝ අයියෝ
Healthcare services, schools, houses, all this is
පෙන්න
in fact,
අයියෝ
you have more rights to claim
කොහෙද
that.
බං මේ බයිනේ
And
So are you saying that the companies have no contribution at all?
අම්බෝ තියන්තම්
towards these particular sectors. And also
පෙන පෙනා යන්න නේ තියෙන්නේ
and I'm more than happy to bring this to light. When the 1,000 rupees rate is
අඩේ ඒක
it's just a
වැඩ
matter
නෑනේ
of ego and personal issues, I would say, rather than actual
තියන්තම්
management. When the 1,000 rupee wage was given, Sheldon, one thing that did take place, which
අයියෝ
was extremely inhumane.
එයි මට
We have for
අයියෝ
example, catches.
ඒ කියන්නේ උඩ පයින්න බෑනේ
And there's probably about 1,197 of them.
ඒවට රවට්ටන්න දාලා තියෙනවා
About
මට
600
එපා
two child development care centers.
මංගුල්
We were able to modernize them.
ඉවන් නැති වැඩකුත් නෑනේ අනික
But what certain RPCs did, if not most,
අයියෝ ඊව
is that
පුපුරනවා
they
යස්
removed all the
දැක්කද?
child care attendants. No. That is hitting below the belt.
අයියෝ ඊව එනවා
Why? Because
යස්සේ
we were able to get 1,000 rupees.
කනේ පාටිය දුවන්න ඕන
So the childcare attendants are provided for by the RPCs.
Yes. But at the end of the
දුවපා
day,
දුවපා අරි යති අන්තන් මිස්සුනේ නූලෙම
are hired by the RPCs. But
ලෙවල්
the children
අයියෝ කොහෙටද බං ඒකි ආ පැති දෙක මාරු වෙලානේ
8 by 8 9 women go to work. And by the way, even what they get paid, it's not what you would say is a, respectable. But in my view, you
යකෝ
do not, take countermeasures which affects children in a marginalized community. That
ඒ මේක නම්
is
විපා
unacceptable.
වෙනවා බං අර
Also, another kind of argument propounded when we inquired on this matter from the plantation sector and their
ටිකක් දාලා තියෙන්නේ
representatives
පොඩි
was that plantation estate workers don't really work a full day's shift. They have other forms of employment, other maybe day laborer jobs that they go about, and as a result of that, their actual family revenue for the month
මාමා ප්‍රෝ මාමා
could generate over 80,000.
මාමා ප්‍රෝ අම්මට ගිහින් මේ
And to be honest, the plantation workers are
Palian.
80,000 rupees a
Palian.
month. Why does the number go from 535,000 workers to
Palian.
115,000?
පලයන්
And now I'm very sure
Palian.
it's dropped even more.
පලයන්
The reality of the
දැක්කනේ
matter
වගේ
is, when it comes to the management, when it comes to providing work for the plantation worker, they have to plug through.
නම් දන්නවා නම් උඩ බැන්නත් මට
And all three times they
කියනවා
have to plug, say, 20 kilos on an average. And when that's the case,
What is it, like price a day or?
yeah, twice a day. Okay. So
Ten.
they have to plug, say, 20 kilos.
බැන්න දැක්කනේ
Now, most of it, like I say, sometimes it's 25, sometimes it's 30,
Well,
sometimes it's
Lantimeka.
15, sometimes it's 10.
Penna.
It depends on the
Ayyo.
particular state. Yeah. So, when that's the case,
පෙන්න
number one, if they are a registered worker,
පෙන්න
they are not going to leave that job and go to
පෙන්න
another job.
දැක්කනේ
Yeah. But if they are a cash worker, a temporary worker, who is getting paid on that particular day, they have the prerogative to do work elsewhere if they want, if they complete their task.
මම
But this is
වීඩියෝ
where
බලලා තමයි
the
ගහන්න
problem
ගණන් ගන්න එපා
is actually, unbounded, right? If you're a registered worker, you're entitled to benefits such as EPF, ETF, maternity benefit,
අයියෝ
etc., etc. If you're a cash worker, you're just entitled to a nice packet. Right? And the law is if you work for 180 days, you need to make that temporary worker permanent.
That doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen. So what the companies do is they will rather
അയ്യോ
spend an extra 200 rupees and say, I'm giving you 1,200 as opposed to
അടി
1,000 what the
വേഗം
government is
നീക്ക്
giving. But what they don't tell the workers,
അയ്യോ
they don't pay them EPF, ETF, they don't pay them the other benefits. And they release that whenever management deems fit. And one more thing, with relation to the outgrow model that I mentioned earlier, there's no EPF, ETF on that either. Which is not-
അയ്യോ
Well,
മുഖത്ത്
interesting matters coming out, of course. But at the end of the day, we're speaking about initiatives.
അയ്യോ
Our brothers and sisters here in Sri Lanka, and of course, ensuring it's also important to ensure the future of the plantation sector between the two. We'll bring in more details on this break. Don't go anywhere. Stay watching.
Newsflash, face to face with Simon Benedict.
ඇති අන්තන් අයියෝ 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 පෙන්න 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 අයියෝ පෙන්න අයියෝ පෙන්න ගියා අම්මට හරි ඕකනේ කරන්න බැරි හරි හරි අයියෝ බං අයියෝ පෙන්න
safe roads
Penna.
and bridges to
Penna.
a better life.
පෙන්න
But you
පෙන්න
have reached out.
අඩි මොන් හිතුවේ ඉවරයි කියලා බං
Thank you, Sri Lanka,
හරි
for making Gambia
පෙන්න
the most
Penna.
impactful rural development movement in our nation.
පෙන්න
Gambia
අයියෝ
for the people.
මූව්
by
කළා මන්න වටිනවා අනිත් වීඩියෝ එක හිට දාන්න රිද්ද පෙන්න 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 පෙන්න
මේ කතාව මැද්දට පනින්න නැතුව ඉන්න.
Penna.
ආදෙන් තේරුම් ගන්න මට වැඩියෙන්ම වගේ
Foo.
මම දැන් නර්මදාට හොඳ වෙයි ගුලියක් අඹරලා ඉතින්නේ. ඇයි ඉන්නේ එහෙම කරන්න බැරිද? මේක මගේ ළඟට එන්නම සිද්ධ වෙනවා.
අඩි අඩි ඔයි කේව අයියෝ නානි
Newsflash, face to face with Simon Benedict.
Hello there and welcome back.
Yes.
You're watching Face
Hi,
to Face.
friends.
We're in discussion with parliamentarian
වැඩේ ඉතින් ගොඩ කිය
regarding of course,
ලාවට
the
වගේ.
issues surrounding estate workers here
ලාවට.
in Sri Lanka.
එහෙනම් කොල්ලෝ අදට වැඩේ ඉවරයි අපි යා ඔයා තාමත් channel එක subscribe කරලා නැහැ නේද මන් දන්නවා subscribe කරන්න වීඩියෝ එකට like පාරකුත් දාගෙන මෙයා කමෙන්ට් එකක් දාන්න ගේම් එක හොඳද කියලා ඉතින් ගේම් එක තව ගේම් ප්ලේ එකක් ඕන නම් ඉල්ලන්න මන් දාන්නම් ආයි ඉල්ලන්න දෙයක් දානවා ඕන දෙයක් දාන්නම් තව ටික දවසකින් මේක ඉවරනහම හොරර් ගේම් එකක් දාන්න ඉතින් like කරන්න subscribe කරන්න share කරන්න අනිත් අයට එහෙනම් කොල්ලෝ අපි ගියා